Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Hugging My Chaos, and welcome back to a topic about motivation. A good topic to talk about. And you know what time is it? It's 10:42 p.m. It's 10:42 p.m. and we're recording this at night. And this is the perfect time to record this because I don't feel motivated. I don't feel motivated, but this is where it goes back to the whole topic. But I believe in the power of putting yourself not last, that sounds bad, but knowing that you're doing it for others, knowing that it's a way for you to express your truth, and maybe this can help someone, knowing that you're the messengers of the universe. And I'm not saying that I'm the only messenger, no, but I know that in some way, or in my delusional state of mind, I know that a message has the power of transforming one person's life. And it has. I don't know if it has transformed, but I feel like it has made an impact. And it goes back to the idea of motivation. Sometimes we want to feel motivated. Sometimes we want to just have that surge of energy in order to start doing something. We want to just feel we we just want to feel this energy, and that's the only thing that pushes us. And sometimes, most of the times, we make our decisions based on how we feel, based on if we're feeling it or not, based on how much sleep we got, based on how many coffees they would take. We base our energy, we base our motivation, and we want motivation to come into our lives out of nowhere and fuel every activity, but that's rarely the case. Of course, when you start something out, you feel this surge of motivation, you feel this surge of energy, it feels really good. However, then it becomes really slow. Then you start to see that it's longer than you expected. Then you start to see that you don't have the results that you expected. And that, in a way, could be very, very annoying, very frustrating, very that cuts your motivation. Because I don't know about you, but as humans, I think we want to see results. We want to see if we're going on the right way. We want to see if our paths are if we're walking the path that we're meant to walk, and if we're making the right decisions. Because if not, then we are just wasting our time, and no one wants to do that, right? So I think motivation, I actually did a whole research about this, and I wanted to talk to you guys about this. But it's like late, and I'm trying to find a motivation. I'm getting different perspectives, but I'm still going to share what I've learned from the research. But basically, the research described motivation as the ability to believe and value your purpose, value your goal more than anything, but also combine with the belief in yourself, combined with the self-belief, self-confidence. If you don't believe that you have the skills to make it, you probably won't feel motivated. Because why should you try? Why should you go all in into something you don't feel confident about? You don't even trust yourself. And this is a very important question, because oftentimes we don't trust ourselves in anything, and we shouldn't. I feel like we shouldn't have this high self confidence if we haven't proven ourselves that we're capable of doing that. Which is why it's important to begin to build confidence first before jumping into anything. Build confidence, build character, test yourself. And we test ourselves not because it's cool. It is cool. No, but we test ourselves not because we want to, but we know that if we're able to control our mind, we know that if we're able to control and challenge our mind in ourselves, that's going to increase the confidence in ourselves. That's going to increase how we view ourselves, how we respect ourselves. And right now I'm doing the 75 hard challenge with by Andy Frisella, and it's kind of hard. I haven't finished my gallon of water. I'm almost there. But I'm not doing it because I want to build like great muscle or anything. I don't know. That's not my goal, and that wasn't my goal initially. I'm doing it because it's testing me. It's testing who I am. It's testing my character, and it's proving myself wrong. Proving my limiting beliefs wrong, proving my insecurities wrong, and telling myself, hey, no, I'm worth it of this. Like I got this. Like I'm doing this. Like I'm testing myself to increase my confidence, because that is going to take me a long way, because right now it's a challenge, and sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone, and sometimes life won't give you the opportunity to say yes or no to a challenge. Life will just throw it at you, and you got to be able to take it and know that you are able to handle it. That's why you keep pushing, because you have this certain belief in yourself that, hey, like I gotta keep pushing because I have it in me, and all I have to do is show up every day and look for ways to get to my goal. And I think that quote, it has a lot of power, because once you're able to see yourself as who you are, and you're able to work on yourself, and you're able to work on your confidence, and you're able to respect yourself, you are going to be, first of all, you won't tolerate BS. You won't tolerate BS. You will go for things that are right, that fit your purpose, because you know that you are worth it. You know that you've got this. You know that you got it in you. And that's where also motivation comes in. But I don't think motivation comes in a way of like energy, like like a high energy to do something, like a high urge to do something. Sometimes it does. Sometimes I do wake up like, hey, I want to get this, I want to eat the world. But other times I really, sometimes when I wake up, I'm like, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it today. And when I run, I hate running. I'm like, I don't want to do it. And it just, I don't feel motivated. But you respect yourself enough to keep showing up for yourself every single day, because that builds confidence and that pushes you to do something else. So it's not, in my opinion, it's not motivation that you're feeling. It's just discipline. It's discipline. And that can motivate you in the future, that you can use that as motivation for the future, because you know that if you were able to overcome this, you're going to be able to overcome other things. You know what I mean? But also, touching on the second thing that the research mentioned, the importance of valuing your future. How much do you value your future? How much do you want to, like, what do you want to strive for? What are you aiming at? And this is a very important question. Late night thoughts. But do you know the life that you want to have in 10 years? Like, what's the difference? How are you going to feel obtaining that? Because I feel like right now visions could be hobbies. Because right now, you know why we don't try? You know why we don't try? Many of us don't try because we don't have to. We don't have to. All our survival needs are met. All our survival needs are met. If you want water, you have it here. If you want, like, the basics are met. So right now, we're not in a survival mindset where before we didn't need to feel motivated. We just had to do it because we needed to survive. Because if we didn't go out there and build our shelters, we would have died. If we didn't step out there and kill the mammoths, we would have died of cold, like, or like wherever we came from, because it's a whole story. But we don't need to survive anymore. So a lot of us just feel comfortable staying here, because now vision, now planning, now setting goals is just for hobby, because it's just to move to the next step, but you don't really need to move to any steps. However, that's why we're getting confused. We don't have that sense of urgency. We don't have that sense of, hey, I want to achieve something for my life. That we just stop. That we just don't do anything. We just go through life and just want to feel motivated. Just want the motivation to come in. But until we're able to set a goal that you must have in your life, that you have to make it, that you have to obtain it, that you have to reach that goal, you're not going to feel motivated, because you're not creating that sense of, I need that in my life. And I'm not saying that you should just Well, yeah, I am saying that. I'm saying, yeah, have a need. Have a need. It's important because that also gives you happiness. Progress equals happiness. And that can mean whatever you want. But maybe you want to be able to be a service for others. Maybe you want to serve others, but you want to do it on a massive scale. You want to serve not only your family, but you also want to serve people that need the resources. You gotta, in your mind, you have to claim that. You have to take it personal. You have to take your goals personal. Like, you have to develop this sense of survival, that you need to have this, because that's the only way you're gonna be able to not negotiate with yourself. You're going to be able to follow through even if you don't feel like doing it, because you are like, you depend so much in this. You that's not the word, but you need this as much as you need air. And that's where life changes. That's where perspectives changes, when you're able to understand that this is going to change your whole life, and whatever you're doing, right, that a goal is going to transform your whole life for yourself and for your family. You won't you won't negotiate with yourself. Discipline's gonna come. It's gonna come. Not easy, but it's gonna be there, because now you're creating something that's bigger. Now you are adding value to your vision. But if you are here just making New Year's resolutions and just hoping they're gonna, like, why are you making New Year's resolutions if you don't think, if you don't put your whole heart in it? That just becomes a waste of time, because you don't really care about that. You're just doing it because it's trending. Do it because you need it. But everyone, I believe that everyone needs to create this sense of urgency, this sense of purpose, because right now you may feel comfortable doing whatever you're doing, but as time goes on, and if you stay in the same position, you're gonna feel miserable. You're gonna feel miserable because part of our nature is to evolve. That's our nature. Is we're evolving. We're constantly evolving, and we gotta follow that nature. And yeah, like that, depending on your goals, because I've had so many talks about this. Like, depending on your goals, I swear, because I don't know. You have different goals as me, but learn this. Learn to create a sense of, I cannot live without this. This is what I'm meant to do in my life. And that's the power of purpose. The power of purpose gives you that motivation, even when you don't feel like it. Gives you that discipline to show up every single day, because you're doing it for something greater. And now that you have developed the skills that are going to take you to where you want to live, you're going to create this confidence plus this vision. You're going to be relentless, because you know that you respect yourself, and you know that you're going to achieve it, and now you know that it's there. You just have to walk it every single day. So that's very crazy. Let me drink water. Okay. Qué rico. It's so good. I love water. Okay, but now I want to talk about a power of the 48 laws of power by Rober Greene, in law 29. Plan all the way through. Yes, now that you have your purpose, and now that you've developed skills that are going to take you to the lifestyle that you want to have, it's important to plan all the way through, according to Rober Greene, because oftentimes we think about the end goals so much. We think about getting there, and we focus so much on getting there, that we just think of the happy ending. We never account for the negatives. We never account for the obstacles. And when they come, when the obstacles show up, when you're not prepared, you're not going to be prepared. You're not going to have the skills, the mindset, the character to overcome an obstacle. And you are going to improvise, react from impulses. That's it. And that leaves you nowhere. That, in fact, that could be a stepping, like, that could be an obstacle that could just slow you down. And that's what I'm learning, and this is a reminder for myself too. Account for the obstacles. Once you have your vision, don't just think of your vision, don't just idealize your vision and put it on a pedestal. Also, learn to see the steps that you have to take to get there. Who are you Who do you have to become to get to where you want to be? And start becoming, start creating a plan that is going to get you there. Start adopting skills that are going to get you there. Become the person that is meant to have that lifestyle, because probably you're not meant to have that lifestyle, because you probably, with this mentality, you would have had it, you would have made it, you know. It's important to acknowledge that this mentality, or this the habits that you're having right now, will probably are probably not enough, because it maybe doesn't match the path. So it's important to understand the obstacles you're gonna face. Stop letting your impulses control you and thinking that it's gonna be all rainbows and butterflies. Prepare for the storm. That's what Rober Greene says, and I love that idea. I love that idea. A huge reminder for myself. Prepare for the storm. Plan ahead. Plan for the things you're gonna need. Who are you gonna depend on? Like what people are gonna help you? Well, maybe now, because that's outside of your control. But prepare for, like, what books do you have to read? What skills? What trainings do you have to take? What influences do you have to have? What do you have to do to get there? And how can you prepare for that obstacle that you're gonna face? Maybe you won't have a lot of money to fund your projects. Okay, how can you prepare for that? So when you're able to build that confidence, which everything, like, we're in the preparation mode. That's what I'm saying. We're in the preparation mode. Build your confidence while preparing for the future, while preparing for the path that you want to take, for the obstacles that you're going to face. And while you do that, you're going to be able to, first of all, increase your confidence, because you already know what's coming. Stop putting your dream, stop thinking that your dream is going to be easy, and see it as something that is going to be really hard. And how can you manage that? Be aware of that. Do not put things on a pedestal, because you're going to be surprised of how hard it is, of how challenging it's going to get, how difficult it's going to get. And you're going to be surprised. You probably have already experienced this, but motivation won't be there when you need it. That's why, if you can rely on your confidence, on your self confidence, on your belief in yourself that you're going to make it, and on your vision, plus the plan that you already established, a plan that knows how to overcome certain obstacles, the most common obstacles that you know you're going to face. Imagine that makes the path so much easier. That gives you, in a way, motivation, because you know what steps you got to take, and you know you can focus on the small steps of building your character, of building your skill sets, of building and preparing and perfecting your plan. And little by little, you're going to notice that you're going to see changes, and you're going to see progress. You're not going to jump to the goal right away, but you're going to start to see little progress that are going to take you to the goal, and you're going to acknowledge that, because you already created a plan for it, you know. So it's very, very nice to combine the three of them. Imagine confidence in yourself, vision in your plan, in the plan, vision in your path, vision in your goal, and the plan, that detailed plan that is going to get you there, and is going to teach you how to overcome the obstacles. Damn, a realistic plan. Damn, we're gonna be in a better place if we're able to implement that. I'm just thinking about it, like, just taking time to analyze things and see the end result, see how much hard work you have to put in realistically. It's gonna just make you more aware of what you have to do today, and focus on today, even if you don't see the progress today, you know? But while still holding on to your vision and working on yourself. That's powerful. That's very, very powerful. Wow. I think we can all implement that if we take time to analyze first, to analyze our vision, and to analyze the path that we gotta take. Yeah. I think I'll let you know if that works for me. I'm definitely gonna try. I'm definitely gonna put myself more into be able to analyze the things and be able to see things as what they really are, instead of adding too much emotions, or putting them in a dream state where I know that I'm just lying to myself, and I'm just lying about what my path is really going to look like. But yeah, sometimes you're not going to feel motivated, and you shouldn't. But if you're able to have confidence in all areas of your life, of the three areas that we mentioned, plan, vision, and yourself, then you at least are gonna make progress every single day because you know that you have it in you. You believe in your plan and you already have a plan. Like, see how transforming it can be. Wow, I got to. Oof, life changing. I'll give you an update once I like really dig into this because that's advice for me as well. Anyways, have a great day. Have a great night. Take care.